Let me just test that people can join. Let me go live here on Instagram. Can you guys hear me? I really hope this is working well as I expected. Just waiting to see that we're online and everything is all right. Okay, that seems to be working. Let's check YouTube now. Thank you everyone who chooses to join me today. We're gonna start in a minute. I'm just getting ready. Over here, as you can see, I'm turning on Instagram because we're going to be live today on 3 channels: Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So wherever you're watching this, thank you very much for joining me. We're going to start right away. Let me go live here on Instagram as well. Let's see. Here we go. Now we're live also on Instagram. Hello everyone in Instagram. Let me just put you over here if you don't mind at this stand so you could watch us as well. All right. So everyone on Instagram are getting a little bit different feed from the people who are watching us. Let's see. All right, from the people that are watching us on YouTube and on Facebook. So hello everyone. This is one camera. This is camera number 2. This is the first time ever that I'm doing it in such type of a broadcast. All right, yeah, I see that people are starting to join. This is awesome. Let me tell you a little bit about what we are going to do today in the next something like 1 hour. I've prepared for you an interesting program. It's the first time that we do the live show. And hopefully we will continue doing it, maybe even, I don't know, every Sunday. The way that I hope that it will work is that we will start going live more and more. And it really depends on you, because today I'm going to share with you my story, my personal story, the story of this company that is called DSM Tool. We're going to have some time for Q&A, anything that you want to ask about eBay dropshipping. That's what I'm here for. That's what I've been doing in the past years, and this is what I want to share my knowledge with you and to, you know, help you get started for those of you who are getting started just now. Also today we're going to have a giveaway. We talked about a giveaway a couple of times already. And in the past week I've been publishing and I was asking for people to comment on a post with a hashtag that is related to success. If you have been commenting, so I'll have that an announcement about it, an announcement about the giveaway. It's gonna happen in a little bit. It's now 8:04 here in Tel Aviv. And thank you all for joining me. If you are here, ping me in a message, write something down below. Say, hey, I'm right here. Let me know that you're here. Hey, Muhammad, I see that you're here. Hello, Offer, my business partner, who's also my business partner and happens to be also my brother, is also live here with us today. I see that Dan is here and is writing so far. And Hohio448, thank you for joining us. They're all writing us from YouTube. And I'm still waiting for people in the Facebook group maybe to join us today as well. Let's see, what do we have in here? So, as I said again in the program today, the things that we're going to go over, I'm going to talk to you a little bit for those of you who are still wondering whether you should start dropshipping on eBay in 2020. I'm going to share with you my personal story, what I went through. This is going to be one part of today, and on the other part of the day we're going to talk about eBay dropshipping in 2020. What has changed? What is the difference between when I started doing it between 2015 to 2016 and today? A lot has changed, and I brought an expert, a guy called Clinton. He recently started a YouTube channel as well, and I want to support him. We want to support him, so He's gonna go live. I mean, he has a recorded part and I'm gonna continue to discuss it. And there is always also going to be a part for Q&A. Okay, thank you guys for writing that you hear me. A part for Q&A where you could ask anything that you want. And in order for us to be able to get started, I actually want to start with a question. And my question for you, wait a second, let me see, how many are we here? My question for you, what I want you to write in the comments below is whether you have ever listed your first product on eBay doing eBay dropshipping. Did you get to that point where you listing your first product? And if not in eBay dropshipping, then have you ever listed a product generally for dropshipping? Maybe you did it on Shopify. Maybe you tried to do something with Amazon. If you did try to do that, comment and say yes, I would love to hear that before we're getting started. I'm taking a sip and I'm giving you the time to answer. Let's see. I see also that Igal is here. All right, hello, what's up? Yes, I see that Dan have already and Giorgio already did it. And Igal, the head of customer support and the person, it's not anymore customer support, we call it customer success. The person that is responsible for your success every day is also here with us, so you can ask questions. Oh, I see that Sofian, is that you? Yeah, Sofian, who's a mentor, who's teaching courses in France and in Morocco. Courses for dropshipping. He also joined us, and this guy is making $3,000 profit per month per store. I know for a fact. I have access to his accounts, which is awesome. I see that Dan right. I did it with DSM. I'm very, very happy to hear that. All right, so because today we are live, and because this is the first time that I'm ever going live on this event, and this is really cool because I have one camera here and one camera over there. I wish you guys could see it. It's a really weird feeling to be in front of two cameras. I feel like I'm on TV or something, and I never went on TV. So is my shirt bottom up correctly? I don't know. Anyway, since it's the first time, I wanted to share with you my personal story and talk a little bit about eBay dropshipping in 2020. Because for those of you who are just starting eBay dropshipping, you might wonder whether you should even start doing eBay dropshipping in 2020. And if you are an expert, if you have some experience, then you must have a lot to say about eBay dropshipping. I mean, eBay released a policy, it was a year ago, January 2019, when eBay officially announced their dropshipping policy. And we should refer to that, we should ask, as a community, as the dropshippers community, we should ask ourselves what to do about it. And in order to really get started, get the juices flow in this live show, I wanted to share with you the following. So I'm going to use a presentation for that. I hope it's okay with you. From time to time, I will jump out of the presentation and I will show some things that are not a PowerPoint presentation, and I will go back here and I will try to ask some questions. But let's get started. I think it's a nice slide, right? I think it looks nice. And for those of you who are watching now on Instagram, which is over there, I'm looking at you and I'm pointing. And the people that are watching on YouTube or Instagram, they can't see me pointing at you. The thing is that you can only see me. So you will be hearing me talking, but you will not be able to see the presentations. If you want to see the presentations, you have... Sorry for that. I kicked the microphone. You have to go either on to our YouTube channel or to our Facebook group and join there, and there you will be able to see the live event going on. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. This is really kind of out of my control. This is just how Instagram works. It doesn't have this functionality. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, I'm just checking that you can see it correctly. You could also see my little drum kit in the background. All right. So I see there, by the way, I see questions. Feel free to post questions, to ask anything if you feel like. So I want to start the story in 2011. 2011, I was a hustler, an online, no, not even an online, an offline. I was just a hustler. I just wanted to make money. both me and my brother, who's right now not sitting over here next to me, but every day sits next to me, and well, the team that works with us. One second, I'll take a sip. We were both kind of hustlers. We wanted to make money. We didn't come from a rich family, and we were definitely back then not yet members of the 7-figure club, and I'm gonna get to that. And we wanted to make money online. So this, what you see on the screen, this was my first business. Those on Instagram, you should definitely go on YouTube and check it. My first business was that I found on eBay someone who prints guitar picks, and he printed all kind of guitar picks for me. And I would, by the way, I play the drums. You can see that there is on the second picture there is a drumstick. I actually went to a local bar and I asked him to put. I was buying all of these, like these keychain things, and I asked him to put it there and to, I don't know, like sell it for $1 or $2, and he agreed, and I did some money. Who here in this broadcast have ever tried to do some kind of a hustle that is offline, that is something completely offline? Who have ever tried to build something that would generate some money, not eBay dropshipping, nothing that is online? Well, like my example of the guitar picks that I tried to sell, that I found, I actually found the supplier for that on eBay. I actually went on eBay, I looked for those, I was the drummer, so I looked for guitar picks, and I found someone who was selling it, and he agreed to sell it to me. And then he agreed for me to resell it over here, because I live in Israel, so he would send me those, he would send me those guitar picks, and then I would go to the bar and I would try to sell them, and I would try to sell them in different places. And at some point, the problem was that it worked nicely, but it didn't make almost any money. So I decided that the right next step for me as an online, as someone who is a hustler, is to do it myself. I mean, to become the supplier of my own business. This is why I decided, together with my father, who's an electronic expert. Are there any electronic experts here in here? Many people that are registering to DSM Tool, usually they have some kind of profession. They come with some background knowledge, technical background knowledge. And this is what we try to do. We actually bought printers and all kind of little machine things that, this is the house of my parents. 2011, I was 21. This is the house of my parents, and we tried to build those machines, and you can see that there is like a place for the guitar picks to go in, and after they go into the printer, they go out and it prints them and everything. It was a crazy thing that we tried to build for the side hustle to grow a little bit, because what I thought that I could be is, I thought like, I did a resell a little bit to this guy that I found on eBay, and I was like, if I can resell that, I could probably also manufacture everything by myself in the house, print guitar picks. It's gonna be a huge business. Well, this is the picture of the only guitar picks it has ever printed. Does anyone recognize who's the guy on that picture? Wait, let me show the Instagram people over here. Oh no, what did I do? All right, let me show the Instagram people the presentation that I'm showing over here. Yeah, that's a presentation. So, does anyone recognize who this is? This is a picture of Chris Cornell. He's a singer, a famous singer. He's not alive, unfortunately, anymore. And the printer printed one time. It was one print, and then it died completely. It just didn't survive. It died. It didn't work anymore. Sorry for that. And I had to find a way to, again, make money on, like, my entire business was done. My entire business was, at that point, kind of dead. I had to find a new way to make money. But actually the real problem that I had was that I, for some weird reason, thought that the right thing for me to do when I was reselling those, remember that I said previously, what did I do? I found a supplier on eBay. I sold his products in my town, in the town that I lived in, to my friends in the local bar. And I thought that I could become the supplier. What I didn't understand, what I didn't have the knowledge with, was digital marketing and entrepreneurship. And that's what I didn't understand. That was the big problem. That was the reason that I failed. I didn't have so much money. As I said, I didn't come from a rich family. I didn't have money for advertising. I didn't have money for buying crazy printing machines. Many of us doesn't have it. You know what was my only option? My only option was to take a loan. If you're willing to take a loan and risk your family, put in risk the people that you love, comment yes. But if you do not agree to do that, if you think that it's not a wise decision to put in risk the people that you love, comment right now, no. Write the words, the letters N-O. I would not put in risk the people that I love. Because back then I had some money. Yeah, I had. I mean, maybe I had, I don't know, a couple of hundreds of dollars to invest in my entire business, but I need to build an entire business and I have a couple of hundreds of dollars to risk. I did not have the amount of money that it requires to develop all of this crazy thing that you saw before, to be the manufacturer and to be the seller and to be everything. Yeah, Brian is writing yes. Brian, you're not supposed to risk all of your money. So everyone that says no, thank you for writing no. Yes, don't put in risk your families. Don't put in risk the people that you love. Don't spend money that you don't have. You don't need to take a loan to start a business. Not if you don't have, I'm not saying don't take a loan. There are businesses that take loans. There are huge businesses that makes their entire business based on taking loans because they know what they're doing. But if you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the privilege to do that. You don't have the privilege to put your family at risk. And I'm going to say it again, just one more time to the camera. If you don't have the money to risk, if you can't use your own money, or if you don't have the knowledge, like I didn't have the knowledge in digital marketing, like I didn't have the knowledge in entrepreneurship, you're not allowed to put in risk the people that you love and your families. So, sorry, I already jumped too fast. I told you already that I'm a drummer. So the first thing that I decided to do, one second, one zip. I decided to go to school. I said, well, maybe it's a good time. I was 23 years old. I decided it's a perfect time to go to school and to start learning. So I went to school, and if you think that I stopped hustling, I didn't stop hustling in school. I still needed to bring money home, right? I still didn't know how to make money, and I still had to find a way. And I was a very offline guy. I was not an online person. So since I was a drummer, I started to buy second-hand drum parts. I would take them apart and into small pieces and clean them and fix them and all of that. And then I would resell them. These are actual pictures from my Facebook account where I'm trying to resell those products on Facebook Marketplace. Today, Facebook Marketplace is like everyone knows it, but back then it was just the beginning. I think it was maybe 6 years ago. It was just in the beginning of gaining popularity. And yeah, I sold those things there. And I, at the same time, was working in a job and doing this hustle. And it started to be really, really painful for my back, but worse than painful for my back. By the way, if you want to understand how serious I am about it, started being painful on my back. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm all jumpy every time in my videos. That's because I don't sit on a regular chair. I sit on this crazy thing that is literally a chair that doesn't have a back to it, because I believe that, it's just something that I believe in, that it strengthens your body. It does strengthen my body. I'm all crazy about ergonomic, but that's a subject for another webinar. And So that started hurting my back. And what started to happen at the same time is that I got to know eBay dropshipping. I've heard about this thing called eBay dropshipping. Who here heard about eBay dropshipping for the first time only recently? Write in the chat, when was the first time you heard about eBay dropshipping? And while you're writing it, I'm gonna give you 1 second to write it, and I'm gonna refill my glass of water, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to speak for another 15 minutes. Write down in the chat, when was the first time that you've heard about eBay dropshipping? Was it last week? Was it last month? Was it a year ago? Let me know. "2010? Who's that?" Well, hello. 19 days ago, Brian, when he signed up for DSM Tool. I'm very happy to hear that. There's a little bit delay between me talking and you guys answering, so unfortunately when I want interaction I have to wait a little bit until I get the messages. Oh, Rana, our product manager, VP product in DSM Tool has joined us, and she heard about it in September 2016. Since then she started also working, and she's developing what you're gonna see, the amazing product that is called DSM Tool. All right, that's awesome to see when and how many of you have heard of it. So me and Ofer, my brother, who is also now in the middle of production of an amazing course that he's teaching, he got to know eBay dropshipping, and we started doing everything manually. We started like, the dropshipping concept is that you take product from one website and you sell it on another website, and in 2015 to 16 it was Amazon to eBay. It was going bonanza. Amazon to everything that you would put from Amazon on eBay would sell, and yeah, maybe not everything, but like it was really easy to sell, and I made more money than everything that I told you before. All of the drums and all of the guitar picks and all of these things, eBay dropshipping made me more money instantly. Luckily, but the problem was that we did everything manually, and the software out there, they were not very, very good software. So what we decided to do is, luckily for me, my brother, he's also a talented developer and a technological person, and he decided to develop a software called DSM Tool. This is DSM Tool in its first days. This is how it looked like when we just started. And what was awesome about creating DSM Tool is that it created for us a new stream of income. Suddenly, we didn't only make income from eBay dropshipping, but also we became our own customers in our own software who does all of those things for us. But we also gained already some digital marketing knowledge. We started being interactive in dropshipping communities. We started learning about search engine optimization, about how to build a website, about how to build a brand. Today you see this brand behind me, high on the wall, over there. Wait, where is it? Over here. This brand that is called DSM Tool was built over 3.5 years. We have over 150,000 people that registered to the platform dsmtool.com, and we started everything. Yeah, we did some hustling, and the hustling taught us things, but when we started doing things online, eBay dropshipping was the first step. It was the most important step because it taught us what does it mean to do those things online, to go online in much, much higher scale than what we were able to do before. Over the years, and now in 2020, the platform has developed tremendously, and Rana, who is here together with us in this broadcast, she's as the product manager, she knows to tell you about all of the features, all of those crazy features that we've included in the software. I'm not even going to dive deep into it. I saw that Clinton joined us. He wrote that a year ago. He started hearing about dropshipping, and actually you're gonna hear in this broadcast Clinton, who recorded a message for us live. So a year ago we started doing it, and where was I? 1 second, I see that there is a lot of noise from my computer. We have to shut it down. All right, can you still hear me? I hope that you can still hear me. That's 2020, that's a couple of years later. That's eBay dropshipping, and what this is what happened with our software. Yeah, we developed it. We developed our crowd. We developed our knowledge. We developed our audience. We helped dozens, hundreds, thousands of people build their eBay dropshipping businesses and start their first steps in online marketing. And the beautiful thing is that, just like Clinton that I mentioned before, eBay dropshipping was the perfect first steps. It's the perfect place to land in. It's the first step that you can take. It's easy. It has no risk. It teaches you real digital marketing. Digital marketing is an industry. It's a profession. It's not just something that you can start doing. How many of you have heard of people that started doing, I don't know, building a Shopify website or producing, like manufacturing a product and sending it to Amazon warehouses? Go over groups, read how many people are risking all of their money, but they have no knowledge in digital marketing, which is what they really need. This is where this software came in place. And for us, for me, Mikfir, I had to start finding ways. Wait, that's not the right slide. You know what? I'll go back to this slide. Sorry, it confused me a little bit. Yeah, I will go back to it. For me and for my brother, it brought us finally to our goal. It brought us to the 7-figure club. Starting from eBay dropshipping, moving up the ladder by creating more channels of income for ourselves, for our company that we've developed. Everything that we did led us to the 7-figure club. We're today official members of EO, the entrepreneurs organization, which you're welcome to read about in Google. And the minimum to enter, what you need to prove in order to enter such an organization and group of people that now you're going to be networking with. And these are the people that we network with on a daily basis. I have those people in my WhatsApp. I have those people in my phone. I meet them once, twice a month. These are all, and it's all, like, everyone understands that we're all there for business. Yes, I get there very good friends also, but we're there mostly for our business development purposes and for creating a community. And the minimum requirement is to have, I'll put it in here, to have an income of $1 million per year. You have to be above that. You have to be a 7-figure club member. And we've got, I don't like to talk about like our personal success because I don't like to show off and to do, I don't know, cars videos. I'm not that type of person. I'm not gonna buy a Ferrari to show off. I prefer to donate to show off. But what it got us to is the ability to get there. We started from small. We started from digital, from understanding the basics of digital marketing. And this is where it enabled us to get eventually. 1 second, this is not the right screen. 1 second, guys. My computer got a little bit messed over here. It's because I'm excited and I'm talking about all of that. All right, so because we're talking about eBay dropshipping and because I'm claiming that eBay dropshipping got us started, I wanted to show you an example. And I wanted to ask the question that was the previous slide, which I call, will it drop? And I'm going to show you now a product. I'm going to show you, if you're watching this on Instagram, I remind you, go to YouTube or Facebook, otherwise you won't be able to see it. You know what? I'm going to take the camera for the Instagram people, and I'm going to turn around the camera and show you the screen. So wait, let's show you guys to here. You can see that I'm holding the camera if you're watching it on Facebook or on YouTube, and I'm showing it to the people on Instagram. So watch this on, well, not Instagram. And the question is, will it drop? And in order to answer the question, I want to show you a product. 1 second. All right, ready? Here we go. This is a product on eBay. This product is a massage gun. You can see it here. It's a massage gun. And the question is, do you think that it's a good product for dropshipping? I see that Clinton is writing me a message over there on Facebook. Answer me in the chat. What do you think? Do you think that it's possible to dropship this product on eBay? Will it be easy to do eBay dropshipping the way that we know how to do eBay dropshipping? I mean, if you don't know what is eBay dropshipping, then I would refer you to the DSM Tool YouTube channel, where you can read listen to the most basic videos that talks about what is eBay dropshipping. But if you do have some experience, then write me, what do you think? Does massage gun is something that's worth dropshipping or not? And I'm going to, while I'm waiting for the answers, because it's a little bit hard, it takes a little bit time until I see your messages, I'm going to go over how do I define that something is trending and worth dropshipping. I hear someone says, yeah, hard competition, maybe. Let's see. The first thing that I'm going to check is, does it even trend? And the trend of massage guns in 2020, Brian says there are 1 million massagers on eBay. The trend of massage gun, ladies and gentlemen, is booming, is on an insane spike. It's going bonanza. This is insane. This is crazy. So if we know that it's such a trending product, yeah, there is a lot of things that we should probably consider as well. And if you want to go really, really further into research, I highly suggest to use Zik Analytics. I'm only doing here like the basic research, the most basic possible research. And I did research it ahead, so it's kind of unfair. I mean, it took me a couple of minutes to find exactly what I'm going to talk about, so I am fair with you. What I want to do, if I want to know if I could dropship this product, what I need to do now is to see how well is this product performing specifically on eBay, not just like Google Trends tells us how much people were looking for massage guns, for this keyword, massage gun, in the search results of Google. But what we want to do is to make sure that first it's being actually sold on eBay, and second, that you can source this product from somewhere, because you can post the product details of any massage gun that you can find online, but once you sold it, you actually have to ship it to your customer. So that also have to happen. And where I like to check things is eBay Explorer. I mean, my top choice is always Zik Analytics. I think it's the best software out there. But because Zik Analytics costs money, I want to show you also a manual way and other ways to find like what to sell and whether it's worth it or not. And in eBay Explorer, which is at explore.ebay.com, I went to a tab called What It's Worth. And under what it's worth, I couldn't find it in trending now or bestsellers, but in what it's worth, I found massage guns. And as you can see, look at the trend. Look at this line going up. This is the sales. This product is booming right now. This is from the past 90 days. Now look at it says that the price is between $60 to $100 for a new one, and the used is more expensive, so I'm not fully trusting the pricing over here. But you can see about the price trend, the new is kind of starting to go down, which is in perfect correlation with the fact that the demand is going up. So the demand is going up, but the price, it's the orange one, the price is going down and the demand is going up, which is great for us. It's trending on Google, it's trending on eBay. I see in the search results. I mean, search results is something that at this point I should note that the search results are, where was I? Yeah, are personalized, so every person could see a different search result. It's not really exactly the same for everyone, but I think that for massage gun, you should generally all see pretty much the same results on the first page. And we can see that the first product got here is $34, but the third product that got here is $50. Oh, that's great. That means that first, it's not only a game of price. It could be a game of price. I could sort it by the lowest pricing. And some people do that, but we don't care about those people. We care about the people that are looking to buy something from here. Now, what else can I learn from here? Look at that. The first result has this beautiful picture where he also talks about the sex leveler speed and so shows some things that might be able to give him competitive advantage in comparison to others. If you ask yourself what make a product reach the first page, then the answer is mostly pretty simple. And I would explain it in one, like, there's one thing that I want to say about it. The first page is not something permanent. Something that goes on the first page could easily be, wait, let me put the camera away of Instagram. It drives me nuts. 1 second. Instagram livers, you're gonna have to watch us on YouTube. All right. Fine. So where was I? On the first page, when you post a product, the chance for it to get to the first page is actually pretty high, because the way that it works is eBay every couple of seconds refreshes the results on the first page, and it works statistically. So let's say there are hundreds of people that in 1 second are watching, if 100 people are looking for a massage gun every minute, then for 99 of those people, it's going to show this product on the first. But if you're going to post something that is competitive, it's awesome, it has good shipping time, it has good price, and you're going to post it, then eBay is going to give you the first page for 1 out of these 100 views. And now it's your test time. If the person clicked on your product and bought it, you are going up in the ranking. If the person has not clicked on your product, you might be going down in the ranking, meaning you might not get in the next 100 views, you might not get any views at all, and that's it. I mean, the chances for you could optimize, you could do all kind of changes and again gain visibility, but the game of visibility is that you're being tested. From 100% of the traffic of the people that are looking for massage guns, you're gonna want to get to the first page, but you also want to sell, because if you got to the first page and you didn't sell, you're going to go down in the search results. This is how search engine works. This is how eBay dropshipping works. So what we found already that we have demand. Now we need to look for a supplier. Write me in the comments, where do you think that we could find an awesome supplier for a massage gun? And meanwhile, I will read some of the comments that people are writing here. All right, I have an awesome idea here. Yeah, how to get to the first page here. Maybe sell... okay, it's another tip. Like Future Past TV says, maybe sell attachments and add-on items. Don't sell the massage gun itself. Sell the attachment for that massage gun, which is a great tip. Mostly when you work with brands, because you're not allowed to, for example, you can't sell an iPhone, but you can sell everything that is related to iPhone. So Brian says Banggood. Giorgio says AliExpress. You both are 100% correct. Who has other ideas? Does anyone have other ideas? Ofer wrote me in private that maybe you could also find it in the United States. And I'm going to relate to the part of whether you should do it at all from the United States or not a little bit later in this webinar, after we're going to expose our new offer of 2020. All right. So yeah, you know what? I took AliExpress as an example, but I'm happy that you guys are saying 2 different websites. There are actually 50 different websites. More, there's like 60, 70. I stopped counting. There are more and more websites that you can use in DSM Tool in order to source your products. And I chose to go for AliExpress, and I found this massage gun that is cost $18.65, which supposedly could be cheaper than anything else. So I clicked on this one button to list it in DSM, and it opened the product page and took all of the product information and then passed automatically to DSM, because this is how... All right, yeah. Clinton is saying that he's exploring B&H Photo, which is a very interesting American retailer. Would be interesting to hear, Clinton, if you find out where do they ship their products from. Do they ship it from multiple warehouses, and then it's a little bit higher risk because of the new eBay policy, but still could work? Or is it from one warehouse and then it's an awesome supplier to work with? So I got the product here and I'm clicking import, and within a click of a button, I already have that product ready to sell on eBay. But what's going to be even more awesome is that, remember that we said massage gun is a crazy blowing up keyword. What about other keywords that could be related to massage that I could add to the title in order to try to rank it higher. First, I see that in this title there is no wait a second. The massage gun keyword is so far away. So my personal preference, it's not 100% true, but my personal preference is always to put. I mean, look. Yeah, also here, this guy is like 4 hands, 360 RPM, and it still got the first results. So it's not like 100% true that if you put it in the beginning of the title, you're going to get high results. But I do like to try to use it, put it in the beginning of the title. And I like to, give up on some of the keywords to try things that eBay suggested me, or keywords that I find with Zik Analytics. They have an incredible tool for building titles, highly suggested. But I do see here massage machine that eBay suggested to me. So I'm gonna write massage gun machine, because maybe people that don't understand what is massage gun. How many of you knew what is massage gun before this webinar started, before I said massage gun? How many of you were familiar? Anyone? If you were familiar with it, write yes in the chat. But if you were not familiar with it, write no. And then you will be the perfect proof that this is exactly what eBay dropshipping is all about. It's about finding what people are looking for. Because some people that are looking for massage gun don't even know that they're looking for massage gun. But if you think that that's awesome, look at the price here. The price is 27 and 63. There you go. No. Nobody's familiar. Who the hell knows what is massage gun? It's super trending, but it doesn't mean that we're familiar with it. I wasn't familiar with it before I started this research. All right, so that's one thing. What else can I do? Let's see what else can I do with DSM Tool. So first, I know that the price is going to be lower, which is usually, price is the number one factor. This product might be a hot seller. Right after this webinar, go list it, try to sell it. I really hope that it will work well for you. But what I really like to do is I really like to use the collage creator, because over here, it's the plus button over here. If I click on it, it opens up for me the opportunity, and I'm going to use right now the function that is called autofill just to create. I wouldn't do it like that. I would invest a little bit more in it. If I know that I'm optimizing now a product, I would put a little bit more effort in creating it. But the reason for that is because I see that this product is, if I want to compete with these guys, it has to look really awesome. And look at that. Here is an example for a collage. A gift, pain, and the product. So the things that you can add, and you can add, of course, pictures from your own computer, and you can find, and you can go to a free pictures website, and you can create something, and you can change here. It doesn't have to be, look at the templates. You saw, where is it? Here you go. Do you recognize this template? Let me put this one here, yeah? All right, so I'm putting this is the product itself. And above here, I could put something related to pain and something related to present. And I'm already competing with the picture, at least, with this guy. I'm cheaper than him. I have this kind of the same picture as him. I could offer free international shipping because I think that this product is offered with free shipping. You need to test it. I didn't fully test it. It sold 500 times, 5 stars, awesome product. Seems to be an awesome supplier. Seems to be completely legit. And here we go, an awesome product that you could possibly sell doing eBay dropshipping. But the most amazing thing, guys, is not that. If you think that what we did now, let me go back to the camera. If you think that what we did now was finding awesome product for dropshipping and that's the high value, the sale that you're gonna make, you're like, oh wow, I'm gonna make awesome sale. Yeah, you're right. Go, burn it, make as much money as you can from eBay dropshipping. But that's not it. If you want to join the 7-figure club, you're going to have to create multiple income channels. And the most important thing about today, the most important things about attending those live events, obviously I'm going to list it right now. The most important thing about doing eBay dropshipping is that without risk, you have just learned about search engine optimization, about product sourcing, about so many things that could benefit you with every next business that you're going to create. And how much did you have to spend in advertising? How much did you have to invest some of your time, yeah, but that translates to money. You're already running your business. And that's the beauty of eBay dropshipping. And this is why I say that this is the perfect way to start if you want to get yourself to the 7-figure club. Let's see what you guys had to say. So Clinton says that he believes that PH and Photo are shipping out of their New York City superstore. He's going to email their support and find out more. Thank you very much, Clinton, for doing that. And I encourage anyone else that is listening to this live event, if you are able to do a research like Clinton and maybe open your own Facebook group and YouTube channel, then ping me. Let me know. I want to help you. I want to take you hand by hand because I've done it. And I want to help you all create more income channels just like Clinton did, because Clinton is not anymore talking only about eBay dropshipping. I saw the video on your YouTube channel. Clinton, you're talking about affiliate marketing, which is awesome. You're going towards the 7-figure club. And he says he's asking, do we need a new account to do dropshipping? I'm not sure what you mean. If you mean an eBay account, then I like to, it depends. If you have feedbacks in your eBay account, you might want to use the existing account. Let me close the slide for a second just to answer this question. Then you might have, well, I personally opened a new eBay account when I started doing dropshipping, and I had to run it from the beginning. One account, I had 2 accounts. I did 2 different things, but you can definitely open a DSM Tool account, and you have a special offer in the end of this live today, so which is also could potentially be awesome. So I really hope that this is helpful for you. Okay, we're going to continue in 1 second. Ask me questions, guys. I want to see questions in the chat. Ask me anything that is on your mind. So I'm going to continue. Sorry, my throat is killing me. I don't know why. I have this thing when I'm giving lectures that, or when I'm talking. I used to be a teacher and it happened to me as well. So what you want to do is you want to get started. And you want to get started now. You don't want to wait. If you didn't start dropshipping yet, now it's the time. Now it's the time to get started. And instead of me, a person that already got to the 7-figure club, telling you that, I want Barbara, who wrote me today, to tell you that. And she wrote, I've been selling on eBay since 1998. I started out buying pallets of customer returns from Bloomingdale's and other big department stores. It was pretty profitable, but was so time consuming. That sounds familiar to me. I did the same thing with the drums. Time consuming and like back pain. Taking pictures, describing, measuring and packing and shipping. It started to get harder to sell with so much competition coming. I work a lot of hours with my greenhouses and and marketing, so I gradually stopped. I listed little here and little there, but not on a regular basis. I started watching YouTube videos on dropshipping, but it looked like a lot of work keeping up with everything. Then I found out video of dropshipping with DSM, and I thought, I can do that. It is my message to you. You can do it. Go start. DSM make it possible to list tons of things in a short time and do not have to constantly monitoring every item. It's easy to use. I've been selling a few things, but I've a ways to go. Yeah, it's true. She's just starting, like many of the people that are watching this show. She's just getting started. I think the number one thing I would say, I ask them to give a tip to new sellers is don't give up. Keep tweaking, taking down things that don't sell and putting up new ones, and keep your profit margin low to start. You'll run into problems and snags, but keep plugging away and eat. Guys, I got into so many problems during my time doing dropshipping, during my time learning about digital marketing, during my time building my way to the 7-figure club. You are taking the first steps, and it's awesome. It took me, when did I start? My first business was when I was 17. My first online business was 6 years ago, I was still hustling with those drums, and only now I got to the seven-figure club. How much time do you think that it takes? Write me down in the comment. How much time do you think it should take a person to get to those $1 million first in revenue? How much time? Oh, it's raining outside. And while you're writing, how much time do you think it should take when you're building a normal business, when you're, you know, there are stories of people who are doing it in 1 month, but realistically, 1 year, 5 years, when are you willing to get there? How much time do you think that you say right now, I'm willing to take this much time? I'll take my first steps. I'm willing that it will take that much time. This is how much time I think that I need for the seven-figure club. I hope it's not too noisy. Yeah, Betsy Rule says 2 to 3 years. Fair enough. If we're lucky, it's 2 to 3 years. Yeah, it took me, I'm super lucky. It took me 2 to 3 years from the point that I started eBay dropshipping until I got to the seven-figure club, including creating 2 more income channels from the side, the DSM Tool and another business which we're involved in, which I got to from dropshipping, which is a warehouse in China that we're working with in collaboration. Who else? What? 10 years? 5 years? 60 seconds. Offer says 60 seconds. Yeah, good offer. Thank you very much. 1 to 2 years, Muhammad says, yeah, guys, it takes time. It takes time. It takes luck. It doesn't just come. It doesn't work that way. Those videos that we see on YouTube of those people in Ferraris, not mentioning those that just rent a Ferrari for the video, that's not really how it works. It takes freaking hard work. Let's see another person who got started. Norman was already making profits and he didn't want to share. I wanted him to send a video. Sorry, let me drink water. Clinton, in 2 years, we hopefully gonna take you to the seven-figure club. Optimize you too. Thank you very much for writing 2 years. That's awesome to see those to see those comments. Norman, who's from Dallas, Texas, had no previous experience, registered in December 2016, 5 minutes to set up everything in DSM Tool. I don't agree that it takes 5 minutes, but I'm happy that Norman thinks that way. I think you need like a good hour or 2 to invest in really setting up business policies and all those things that you have to set up. When did you make your first sale? Look at that. His first sale took 4 hours from listing his first product. It took me like 3 days. Or 7 days, I don't know. I think one of the stores took 7 days, one took 3 days. I remember 3 and 7. But the first sale took that much time. And he shared one tip with us, which is to be careful of Vero product because they can get your account suspended. I immediately asked him, are you using Amazon as your supplier? And I said, well, that might be it. I mean, I don't suggest people to dropship from Amazon in 2020. I suggest them to start from Chinese suppliers or start from marketplaces like iHerb or Etsy or anywhere that is not Amazon. Amazon is giving a lot of trouble to eBay dropshippers unless you have previous experience. Once you gain a little bit more experience, you will learn also how to do that. That's another person who got started and it started to work for him and he took his first steps. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Time to take your first steps. And because it's 2020 and because of all of that, we decided to make a special offer for the 2020. And I'm going to repeat, this special offer is available for this live and for today and for until this day is over. And we first have a giveaway. And before I'm showing you the offer, we have a giveaway that we promised. And it's time. Well, when we talked about the giveaway, I promised, but unfortunately, I had a problem with my Facebook account in the past couple of days. Maybe some of you have noticed it. I'm working on it with the team of Facebook. I contacted them, of course, immediately. But because I can't, one of my posts where I asked people to comment and then I would take out from a box, I wanted to have a box and take out a name out of it. So the post got deleted and I had to find another way to do the giveaway. So what I decided to do is I decided to give it away to someone who has contributed the most to the community because this is something that I really believe in. This is why Gigi, if you're now live in this webinar, comment, and you're gonna get thank you for writing 8 posts and 59 comments in the group. And if you will not be able to collect the prize, then Barbara, who also wrote us the tip, I invite you